Pokemaniacs! Welcome back! It's been a hot minute, or a few weeks to be exact, I think. It's been a while, so welcome back. And yeah, life's happened. Been kind of crazy for me personally. I have been buying product here and there, but I just haven't had time to sit and record a video and chat with you all. Ups and downs, the chaos of life, the downtime on vacation in between. So it's kind of been, good and bad life. It's great. Love it. So today was the big day that the Ascended Heroes ETBs finally hit the wild. Best Buy, Targets, pretty much were the two staple stores, big retail, big boxes, if you will, that released product around MSRP or at MSRP at Best Buy. Of course, you had GameStop, aka GameScalp. If you didn't pre-order it for $89.99, like, why didn't you pre-order that for such a great deal? You would have had to pay $99.99 in store. Yeah. So for some people, that was the only way. I don't condone it. It sucks that they're doing it. Again, in certain cities and towns, you have scalpers, you have crews of scalpers, you have friends of the scalpers, and it's this big, almost like social network, if you will, between using text messages, phone calls, social media, messaging app thingies. I've seen it all. I've seen the scalpers and their friends, and they're hitting up every freaking store this past few days. And they all hit up product. It's insane. As you guys may have remember me saying, way back when, a few months ago, before all this craziness is back with us with Pokemon, I said it's going to be a shit show when Ascended Heroes hits. Sure enough, the lines were long today. I went to my local Target on my lunch break. Needless to say, I was way over on time. Luckily, I gave notice that, hey, I need to take a longer lunch today. I totally didn't factor in, for example, Target. It wasn't just ETBs that dropped. It was a bunch of other Pokemon product, not even Ascended Heroes. So everybody's getting two of this, two of that. Oh, can I see this? I was like 28, 29 deep in the line. I got there 7:45 when they opened. And I waited probably like 40 minutes by the time I could check out, because even with 3 registers open, everybody's like this, that, and it took freaking forever. So I totally underestimated that technical aspect of, it's not just these people are buying, there's a whole shit ton of other product. And anyway, just sharing probably a little too much info, just rambling as usual. But it was a big day. Early in the week, Target's dropped Walmart's dropped products. So if you're able to find any at a local Walmart and beat scalpers, good for you. You guys probably see online videos of people posting like empty, stores with all this product sitting on the shelf, and then you come to see like mine, the product is not there for more than 5 minutes, which is pretty much what it takes people to line up and get their share and leave. So we're back into the scalper craze between One Piece and Pokemon, Ascended Heroes. And why is this such a scalped set? First of all, it's probably going to be one of the biggest, most amazing, valuable Pokemon sets of all time. When you look at the units in the set, which we will do when we look at the booklet in this ETB, to see the amazing popular Pokemon, the SIRs, the illustration rares, the new rarity, I think it's called the action card or something. I don't know. We'll look at it together. When you compare it to Prismatic Evolution, there are no illustration rares in Prismatic Evolution. There's Pokeballs and Master Balls, which honestly people don't really care about those. This set will potentially go down as one of the biggest sets in Pokemon history. And I don't know if enough people are talking about it. I heard about it, and I said, holy cow, that's a really good point. So if you're into sealed product, I suggest you stock up on Ascended Heroes. If you want to rip, get your cards graded, because I think, for now, prices will go up and down. They'll level out a little bit. Once we hit April, when the booster bundles hit, a couple months away, prices will dip a little more. Give this set a year or two. It's going to be expensive. Now, if you guys have watched the channel, I've been selling basically I'm trying to sell all my Pokemon cards eventually, but it's not an easy thing to do. But I still will buy product here and there. So this particular set, it's going to be interesting to see how valuable it ends up being 5-10 years down the road. You look at Evolving Skies, You look at other specialty sets that were kind of in short print from years ago. Look at the value of the sealed product. Look at the value of some of the cards. Not super crazy. Some cards are. This set might go down in history. So let's bust it open now that we've rambled for 5 minutes. So again, you know, it's not that I haven't gotten product. It's just life has come up and I have not had the chance to sit down, spend some time, record a video, edit a little bit that I do, and share it with you guys. So this booklet, this is why I love ETBs. Yeah, you're paying a little bit more per pack, but you are going to get the booklet that tells you all about the cards in the specific set, how to play and use these specific cards in your decks if you're actually playing the TCG. So I encourage you, if you're able to get an ETB, to, you know, have this book for reference. So we're going to look at, I think there's like 300 some different cards in this set, for real. I'm not exaggerating. I don't know the exact number, but there are about 300 some cards, because you've got like energies on the card, you've got different symbols on the cards, which we'll look at when we open up our 9 packs in our ETB here today. So here we've got the start of the illustration rares on this page here. I have to say there's pretty good artwork in this set, but there's quite a few illustration rares. Definitely the favorite of the set. Probably the most valuable illustration rare will be this Psyduck right here. It is a beautiful card. Maybe we'll get lucky enough to pull it. And I personally love this Cynthia Spiritomb. I'm a fan of the Cynthia card. And even this Hitmontop is actually pretty sweet. It's kind of like a throwback to the original Hitmontop, the artwork style anyway. And then you've got some of your full arts in here. What is this card here? This card looks pretty cool. This is Larry's Staraptor. This is actually kind of a really cool card when you look at it. You know, it's like a, I don't know if that's a sunset in the background, sunrise. And then you got the action cards. I should look up what you actually call these. I got to go way back to the index, I think, if you want to call it. So we've got Mega Attack Rare. They are called Mega Attack Rare. And of course, there's 2 gold cards, which we'll show you in a second. The Mega Hyper Rare. So Mega Attack Rare. I have opened a little bit of these, and we did actually pull this Mega Diancie Mega Attack Rare. This, of course, is an awesome one. And, of course, you got the Mega Gengar. So, pretty cool. Even the Mega Mechanium is pretty cool. Very good artwork. And then I think we get into some of the SIRs. Again, the pull rates of this set are like basic Scarlet and Violet. I think Mega is also pretty rough pull rates. 1 in like 70-some packs. Yeah, you got this pretty cool Pikachu. It's a pretty simple card, but it's actually, I think, currently more valuable than this. I love this Pikachu. I just like the color scheme in it. But yeah, you know, you got, of course, one of my favorites will be the Lily's Clefairy. It'd be funny if I could pull that card, but not ever pull the one in Journey Together as many as we've opened. And of course, you got this Mewtwo. I like the Destined Rivals Mewtwo better, but, you know. And of course, this is the chase that everybody's after, the Mega Gengar. I don't have a Mega Gengar shirt, but I got Gengar. And you see the 2 gold cards. And of course, I think this Mega Dragonite is pretty cool too. Very beautiful card, as well as the Ends Zoroark. Beautiful, beautiful illustration cards. There's even a Pheasantipity. Like, look at this Pheasantipity. Sorry for the, it's not really clear, but that's a pretty cool card. So, as far as how I got this, now, I was not able to get to restocks early today because I had work. I took a lunch break, went to Target. They didn't have enough for my placement in line. So I got a couple packs. We'll open those another day because this video has probably gone on too long with me rambling. And you've got the new Mega Dragonite coin. That is pretty cool. And you got your Mega Dragonite sleeves. I love the color scheme of these. And of course, you've got the promo card, and the ETB is freaking sick. I love this promo card. What do you guys think? How is it centered? Of course, it's totally heavily centered on the right, which, you know, it's usually how it goes for promo cards. So you'll get a lot of people getting ETBs just to find a gradable version of this Ends Zekrom. So unfortunately, ours is not gradable because the centering is heavy on top and heavy on the right. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful card. I'm sure it will have some value. Probably not a ton, because a lot of people will be getting these. Of course, you got the dividers. Now, I don't know what the supply is like for the ETBs. There did not seem to be a lot at Target. But again, they'll be out in weeks to come. So, back to my story, though. The other day, I said I'd be getting product here and there. The other day, I did actually get word locally of our Costco's got the Univa Heavy Hitters box back in stock. So I ran out there, got my 2. First time getting product ever at Costco. That was pretty smooth. And I did sell those. I made about $45 in profit, which I used towards the money to buy product today. That being said, all the places I was cooked. You got scalpers. Scalpers were on their A game all week, getting product, getting it. So people like you and I that have a work schedule, have a life, that can't just wake up every day and drive around and network people to different stores all hours of the morning. I went to GameStop. Don't say it too loud. I did go to GameScalp to get 1 ETB because I had extra cash on me from when I sold the other day. I really wanted just one ETB to open. I do have my Pokemon Center ETBs. They did come in today, all 4. Pre-orders were around $330. Now they're down around $215 a box. I think that's going to go up because a lot of people's Pokemon Center ETBs got canceled. It's probably going to be one of the biggest sets in a long, long time, if ever. The demand will go up. Once people kind of bottom out and they've made their quick buck, everybody's going to be like, hey, who's selling Pokemon Center ETBs? The value will go up. So I might not sell them right away. I mean, you're paying $60 for them plus tax. To get $200 is a huge profit, but I think they're going to go higher. So we've got 4 and 5. We got 9 packs. I've read that potentially you can weigh these. And here's the problem. They don't sell them as individual packs in the store. And as hard as it is to find Pokemon product, you're not going to get a chance to weigh these in the store. And LGS is not going to let you weigh these. Most stores aren't going to let you pull out a scale and weigh these. So my note of caution is if you're buying these online, keep in mind from a private seller, eBay, TCG Player, they may weigh their product. I'm not saying they will, but it might be possible to weigh these for God packs. You're better off buying them in person, buying them from Walmart, Target, Best Buy online, not a private person, because they might weigh. It's a possibility. I don't even know if it's true. But note of caution, because you can pull a God pack in these. I've seen quite a few pictures of people. I haven't seen a video of anybody opening a God pack, but I really haven't actively looked. But they do exist, and these God packs are not like Black Bolt White Flare. They're not just full of illustration rares. They're full of mega attack rares and SIRs. So keep that in mind. I would be hesitant to buy from people on eBay. Let me see if I can get this a little more clear for you guys. There we go. I apologize if it was blurry earlier. Again, I'm a noob when it comes to editing, so we want to see the cards. We don't want to see you. And if you look, there's, that's like a steel symbol. It's a reverse, if you will. You got a Pokeball. And it looks like we just got a holo. First pack, shit. Again, this is why, if you have a lot of money to spend, God bless you on Pokemon, but the pull rates in this set are shit. I mean, if you're going to pull, I would suggest pulling sets. If you're tight on money, do what you got to do, but sets that have good pull rates. You can Google what sets have good pull rates. But, we all want to pull this special set, right? Because you can pull a God Pack. There's a lot of SIRs. But just beware. There is a shit pull rate in this set. I've already pulled 2 illustration rares from the packs we opened in the past. Check out those prior videos. I think there's 1 or 2 video. Yeah, Snorunt. That is a really cool card. I wish this was actually illustration. So that would be a really cool illustration rare of Snorunt. I don't know if there is one, but Meryl. And another holo. So if you guys have watched me in the past, again, thank you. We usually have pretty good pull rates in ETBs. And especially... Then I got this at GameStop. Oof. I just didn't want to fart around with having to look around next week. And you know what I mean? Like the scalpers, even though these dropped today, last I looked, a short time ago before doing this, $115 market for an ETB that's $60, $55. I think they might even be $50 at Best Buy. That's why the scalpers are getting all these ETBs, because they're making money on these. And I don't think the price is going to drop too low. I really, truly don't think it's going to drop that low, because this is such a popular special set. So, if you can find an ETB, yeah, you do what you got to do. But, you know, like I just wanted one, so. Oh! I just talked about Snow-Run. Holy shit, look at this card. It's beautiful. Oh, my word. Our first illustration rare. Of course, it's off-center, but it is a beautiful card. Which, it's kind of in a weird order, isn't it? That this is after it. Isn't that weird, guys? This card is after it? Okay. And we got a holo. That's kind of in a weird order. I don't know what that's about, but okay. You saw me open the pack. That's the order it was in, so. First hit of our ETB. And I do have other Ascended Hero packages. I got both of the 2 packs today. I got 2 of each at Target, so I was at least able to get that. I do have some One Piece to open up on the channel. We will be doing that probably next week, maybe? I don't know. Is it just me, or is this card like... I don't know, maybe this sleeve is just... Okay, never mind. I'm just looking at it like, what is that? The card seems smaller compared to my penny sleeve, which is weird. But... Okay, so we opened, what, 3 packs? So we got a little bit to go. So yeah, Ascended Heroes, I've heard will be extremely popular in the future. I think the fact that it's a special set, that there's a lot of cool, popular Pokemon, is illustration and special illustration rares. You got the 2 gold cards of very popular Pokemon. And the fact is, ooh, I got another hit. An ultra rare. Alright. I'm not really a fan of these cards because they're kind of worthless. But that's a cool card. And the fact is that you can pull a God Pack. That's just always... Yeah, these penny sleeves are pretty big for some reason. I don't know why. Usually they're a little bit tighter to the card, but that's fine. So yeah, you got the Team Rocket too. Like Team Rocket's, you know, they might be worth a penny or 2. I think there's going to be a lot of people opening these Ascended Heroes as time goes by. I think next month officially I think there's a binder collection maybe. I don't know. It's hard to keep track, honestly, of all the different early releases of product, the scheduled releases of this whole Ascended Heroes set. I mean, it's hard to keep track, so. Togepi! What do we got? Okay, Gloomy, and an Entei. Entei, that'd be cool if Entei had an illustration rare, but there's been a lot of Entei cards over the years. There probably isn't. I don't think there is. So yeah, Ascended Heroes. Cool set. Probably going to be hard to find if you're not there upon release or restocks. I mean, I did warn you guys, so don't FOMO. I'm sure there'll be plenty of product coming in the months to come. But again, you might just want something. If you're just getting a little bit, you just want it. You know what? You do what you gotta do, you know? Team Rocket, Executor. Alright, we got a Dragapult EX, whoop-de-doo. First EX of the day, actually. So we got 3 packs left. And I think the energies are, I guess you'd call hollow. Like, they're basically reverse. So, I mean, they're worthless. But you gotta collect them all for the whole set if you're mastering. Now, if you're gonna master this set, God bless you. Because it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. All right. Okay, we got a reverse. Oh, man, I was hoping we can get, like, one more hit. We got a couple packs to go. Let's see, let's see. 2 left. We've only got an illustration rare and an ultra rare. No SIRs today. I doubt I'll ever get an SIR in this set because, again, I don't plan on opening a ton. I've got some still to open, but, you know, no crazy amounts. I told you guys my days of doing that are numbered because, ooh, Rayquaza. I don't know what Pokeball that is. Another hollow. So, Rayquaza. You know, maybe like 20 years this might be worth a few bucks, but probably not now because everybody's buying and saving their Pokemon because of how valuable it is with 30 years down, you know, Pokemon coming. And, you know, 30 years, I don't know what the 30th anniversary set's going to be. We're still probably a few months away of knowing exactly what that's going to be. So no God Pack, guys. Wah, wah. Let's see what our last pack has. Nothing. Wow. So we didn't really do very well on this ETB, unfortunately. But, you know, I might go and open some more. We might open some more product. What do you guys think? Should we open some more products since we really didn't get any crazy hits? I'm going to pause it and I'll be right back. Let's open. Okay, I had to actually get a text message, so I had to start a new video. So we're going to open these two tins that we got. I really like these Ascended Heroes tins. They got some pretty cool Pokemon characters on them. And let's see if we can get lucky. If you guys recall way back when I started getting into YouTube with Pokemon, I did actually manage to open a prismatic tin and pull an Espeon. So, Espeon SAR. So we got this little sticker and this card with your real. The artwork's pretty cool. And I just really like these tins. I think they did a nice job with these tins. You got the color scheme of Ascended Heroes on the side. So let's open these two packs and see. Maybe we can get lucky out of these tins. We really didn't pull much out of our ETB. We got an ultra rare. We got the amazingly cool Ends Zekrom promo card. And we got a Snorunt illustration rare. So really nothing exciting to jump up and down about. So let's see what these tins that I got. Let's see if we can get that. Ooh. There we go. Oh my word. There we go. And looks like we got just an Entei, so 0 for 1. 0 for 1. Yeah, I mean, there are quite a few. I don't know the exact number of SIRs, but it'd be nice to pull one cool, nice one. I mean, there's quite a few that are amazing. I might just end up selling them, but I'd really like to pull one. Maybe even keep it, you know, like the Dragonite. I think the Dragonite is just, oh, that's a cool Pikachu. I think that Mega Dragonite card is just going to be so valuable over time. Woo! Mischievous, this card is beautiful. Let's go. I forgot about this card. I really like this card. And hollow. I don't know if there's any double bangers. I know there's God Packs, but there's no double bangers. This is a cool card. Let's go. So we got another hit. And it's actually quite well centered. I think it's a little bit right heavy. Yeah, these penny sleeves are like, there's something wrong with them. They're too big. Oh well. Alright, we did get a hit, which is pretty good. Just, you know, 2 packs. So we got one more of these. I think maybe next week we'll open up our 4 2-packs and talk a little more and see how Ascended Heroes is settled maybe over the week or so. Because I'm sure the prices will go down a little bit with all this product everybody's opening these next few days. And, you know, you're going to have people streaming on Whatnot and TikTok and whatever they do. So people will be getting product. And the prices will probably drop a little bit. So let's see what we got in these last 2 packs, guys. Maybe we can get another hit if we're lucky. I'm not going to hold my breath. Because lately we really haven't had much good luck. Probably because I really haven't opened much Pokemon, so. Oh! Dude! This is beautiful! Wow! I thought for a second it was an SIR, but look at this Medicham! This is fucking dope! Wow! This Medicham is dope. Look at this. Oh my word. How cool is this card? And we got Zekrom. See, it's in a different order because look. We still got more cards to go. Like, that's weird how they're in that type of order. I don't know what that's about. Guys, let me know if that's happened to you, or you get the hit before the other reverse card. I don't know if that's a defect in, like, organizing the packs. I don't know how that works. Yo, this Medicham is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Oh my word. Well, look at all our hits. So we gone 2 for 2 on our tins. Guess I did pretty good. Let's check this next one. Let's see. Can we go 2 for 2 in a tin? I doubt it. I don't even think that's allowed. I don't know how they would know, but let's see. I don't think there's a hit. No. So I don't know if that's true that your other reverse is missing if you get a hit. I that might be a thing, and I just realized. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I know it's been a while since we've really opened any Pokemon cards, so I appreciate the support. Smash the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Again, here is that amazing. This is my favorite card that we got today. Amazing Medicham. Wow, that's a cool card. And I really like this Mischievous. Again, I think the illustration rares in this set are beautiful. They did a really nice job. And you got this Goofy Ultra Rare. Yeah, I wish I'd do away with those, but whatever. This Snorunt is pretty cool, too. It is a beautiful, beautiful card. And, of course, here's the promo that comes in every ETB. So, good luck out there. Happy hunting. We will have probably a One Piece video next. And probably more Pokemon. And we'll see what else next week brings. Hope to see you guys there. Woo! Thanks again.